aboa ama san nkrofo na setrem nso watimi etumpon ene san sem no eda ha sei na asama Emmanuel Boni atro ediaba Daily Graphic kratafa anase banner headline kese no ene say Ministry of Finance yaso ye hwesikasem ene ntotoyeso wamani Ghana Revenue Authority ka bom na o ma hye se taxpayers anase wo ma omutu ato no wo mbetimi atue fi so omuhwehwemu eche se enka nipa 7.4 million eligible taxpayers na wo ho nipa wo mbetimi atue ato wo Ghana ha no 7.4 million eligible taxpayers nanso emu 1.91 million ena active enti beye 5.4 million de wo mo ye inactive taxpayers it is ankrofo no de enya de a wo mutimi etua eto enti Deputy Minister of Finance Dr. Alex Ampabing wano ene de sansemi atudwa na wo chiremu se challenge kese ne so mbe identify taxpayers omo location ene omo businesses ahodo no omo aye ho adwuma na wo kasa ebra 8th Ghana Economic Update womo edi atudwa aye no no eye dwumadi a womo ehhehye ye se womo ede ba bebo na dwumadi a womo hhehye ye a womo de ba bebo no eye World Bank for ena ekekasi ene na womo chiremu se womo update na womo hu kwan ebefa so a yebebo na yebehye nkran ema nipa dodo na atua to ede aboa Ghana na sa update no title no strengthening domestic revenue systems for fiscal sustainability strengthening domestic revenue systems for fiscal sustainability na ne bota ye nyina ene se womo atua to no yebetimi ahye womafo no mu ma na ombetimi atua na masika ye nya ne kwan yefa so a yedi no etimi atumpon ama bibia nso akoyie na Kwame said the NMC ekoi one sha Democrat form wa America yi Kamala Harris ene bia said the NMC koya mampani Joe Biden odi aba betudwe nti Harris na omu gidi se Democrat for more than 1,900 delegates na omu support because Kwame 3 months to election
Kumasi for nem pekura o
Kumasi for nem pe Kamala Harris
ai
na nidina na LR no na ewo mu na
David na Kumasi
for Kama na fa labra
akosia
Kamala
wonim se Kumasi for
na ye wo de o ka Kama na be Kamala Harris
akosia Asante for Kumasi for the organ yet brofo pa it is oko Kumasi ko force la okoye ma me modwesuo no wo mu ntimi nka hwe me ma wade ye mra hye bedwafo ko so hwe wo mu profile from mra hye bedwafo to nchen lecturers a wo various universities no dodo no aye asantefo
Kwame se unim se waka no hampo pen
yeah
kasa bia no se India fo mo kaborofo a se do musika kaborofo South Africa fo kra omo kaborofo a Nigeria fo obi akasa no nya nsunsuanso
exactly
ebi kra ntimi ka
L2 language 2 o mother tongue no ho Chinese fo kasa nipa kan wo wiase nyina edoso be fe no Mandarin is spoken by the Asian people. Nipa edoso kapa eno no. 2 nyami enim diemu na bodiemu no wo ye thank bia enko for kasabi. O katre mana da wanu mu wo ye no for kasabi. Wo ba mfante a wo benya wo mo so aniema bi mfantefo gese bia wako school eno obeka araba okan say anti alaba
yeah
inti mfantefo abon debi afei nipa ya no wo mo de saade no na wan yese no they confused nimdie with kasa
yeah
bebre te boafo pa but okosku o tweza ma ofeli because boafo kasa a language Professor Jane na no poku adjuman obi a wako Kekos University bia no who's a professor of English
yeah
enti say course bi wa one of the modules cinema wa offer English bia e be kire friend Ghanaian English. You was said the Ghana for come on brof. Hwɛ Kofi Annan, Busumuru Kofi Annan, former Secretary General. Akɔ wunim sɛ wɔtena US chair pa. Ba wan slangida. Debi ɔka brɔfo tentem mu sɛdeɛ ɛka brɔfo. Language bia wobɛba wobɛhu sɛ word bi no say no wɔn ka no.
Yeah.
Afei people confused. Language sa ɛyɛ written and studied. Written and studied. Muntie ni yie. Eti mo aya na mo de asante kasa, hwi kasa ɛsere no. Ɛyɛ written and studied. German language ɛyɛ written and studied. French ɛyɛ written and studied. Enti sa akofa kasa bi efiri language we mu na me de ba twi mu a me be kanu sadie twi mu no me meka. Enti se meka written and studied na me san famra from bim eye kasa obetimi akọ ho school aye o masters aba o doctorate aye o professor ewum te se opani professor Kofi Ajikum oye. Enti se language bi o baabi memfa abrofo de enye example the English language wamo timi kofa kasabik like bona fide because I'm saying
bona fide
wamo de baye no wamo say wamo be friend bona fide because wamo language mu no fide no e fide. They say be bona fide property. Nti abrofo so wama bon.
There be.
Hwɛ wamo timi kofa French. Most of the English language, you know, words ni be a Latin, French, it be a Greek, it be wamo etymology, the study of the origin of words. Obehu sa nieme nyina ewum. Akọ enti brofo bi te se me ma de laissez-faire attitude. Na so that's a brofo nkwa na area. Lackadaisical. Just say ade no and attitude no de ko ho no. I say but he be sa by French word laissez-faire. Enti mo a agya mo nim de e wo kasa mu no. Na bia nkrani bi wakofa brofo bi wo de aba nkra gan mu na waka ne se de ganfo ba se ka no. Akoshe se wo fa language bi a me fa ne twi kasa na menim pa enimu to say teacher such a chini wapa what they ban the language in ma obetro no teacher te ike ye it is a singular eye no the ni atoaso teacher ni se a plural na I end a teacher for ba spelia on spelling say the TEACHER. Obetro no a teacher for no nim do obetro no. Ate ikeye afe o a teacher for. Kosia kwasioko yenya word ni from Ghana. And abrofo de ko nti abrofo no so e kan kwasioko sa. Hwɛ aboa kangaroo. Abrofo no kwa no. Omo ko far away Australia ne ame ade no. E no ko hunu se yes kangaroo no e kire se hwe. But omo tire omo se kangaroo. No se ada bi e say aboa na friend kangaroo. Enti language bia mostly the written and studied ones no. Sanity. Wo ba hwe ade bi akosɛ America for spellings any English for no spellings favor FAVOUR Ba kwa America omo twe no FAVOR. Ti san etie. Enti ena language bia akoso LR se word bia se de omo se kan omo kasa no eduru wa sa no omo beka no. Ye language no R in feature bebre wom. Ese bra beje. Enti wo maame enye nwanwa sese o de Mary a o de Mary o be from Mary. It's accepted. Hwe word bi da bia wa motabo. Ye hwe Italian league na munsi ye ka Serie A. What is that you almost spelling no? SERIE. But what the ba one language in mo a Syria. Enti Roman for one more bi your friend Kiri. Baba a year Latin mo a Kyria. It will be all over the world. Written and studied language na language na Kwame Nkrumah ya de akwo na de oye. On the Bureau of National Languages. Say yemfa Bureau of National Languages no. Yemfa develop your national languages no ever.
Na ya kasa no yentimi mpagem se de be ya kasa no ye betimi aka ne yie pa.
Aka ne yie pa. Aka ne yie. Enti saa na ya na etete. Na kumasefo yen school no a ye call ye no. Ye bie no ye ne an ye koy ade. Ye ne an ye koy ade. Na de emma nkrofo hunu se o we wakọ school no akoze ni wadekro. So be sua nwoma bo wotwe nwoma bo jata nwoma na ye busa se usika we na sika ni ubotomu a na je se school na akwa so so ni se school na akwa ye
na se nwoma sua nyina achi no
na se wan ko school kura de ne yanke enim de obe owiase
because school nyina achi wa bra boni
ana hia wa bra boni ena ho no mpaboa ena ho no mpaboa mutiase hwe ako abrabo school ko hia papa yakoko bia language ne kasa enye bibia ehu bia ako wo mo develop o wiase nyina no woni ade o me onka o makasa the Chinese, the French, the Germans. Abofun wo kan no an kasa. Me kwaba na ya bedin komo kakra why?
Mate Kwame.
Na kala yi ya hye e de men.
Kwame say we de blue ya.
Anya river blue ana yeni river blue.
Omo royal blue.
I'm
the royal one na hye Isaac no.
Na river no so ani so metion.
We need a light blue. Isaac de na royal blue.
Na can you go school ade na red, gold, green.
Ani ya
blue,
black and white ya wie.
Ya wie black and white.
Say blue mu ahodo.
Na na bibi te say burgundy.
Kwame we minim de binim an say blue.
Blue na eko. Yewura John Buadu CEO de Emma Siga. Na wasan senior aide de ma His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, the campaign. Memoachi General.
Major Sona, my want to stand up.
Ya we are now so
I'm here. I say sorry, Yetima. If you are and everything called Lambusia, Colora, Conan.
Hey!
And also, there also said that any panel a being come out. So I come and get you for the piano.
We are so.
That's no. And so if you're an answer, you see more. Started with Savannah. Now, His Excellency, they don't know why yet, or started northern region of East. But now also backup now retreat in T. Which I hope by Thursday. They will do Saturday and Sunday. They buy a ketem. and I started, and then I started with Savannah, specifically area, area, because I own going down for no more for so. The kind of times
Eddie, me to asia gonja for nankasa enye pepefo.
Hello.
Me se me to asia pa na se gonja for na wo munye pepefo.
O ka pepe na so treat o ka kra.
Say me man say wo mo part no. Wo say ya na ye wo mo compare to say bia the band for
the one tribe
okay.
O ka the one they were Dagomba, you were Dagati, you were Wala
Fla Mampusi,
one tribe.
Okay.
And a footu for Omunianum be a war.
Honorable Dambo Femo Okre.
Over Okre area, Namuna. And see, those times I'm here, you thought I'm call around up north. The homie do I'm a catchy, Ukachia Obiara. Ukachia Obia, almost as a crowd in Tikese West, maybe.
Okay.
Casa, Blue Dam and go now, cow, Bia, there is two for now if you are near to the other. She had in common and a lot of the places I call, a place that you can see real development for the first time in the history of our country. That's started in 1993. 2020 year now. Abuya for a show about my parliamentary candidate and your member of parliament. Maybe I about very, very close, but 2020 year, they will win. And you can see real development. People there are even saying it. Look, this year, in the north, secondary school for all these years to put it together. Just this 7 years, the good drama for more than 4 times. Just this 7 years, over 50-something years of our existence. You can see real development in our human capacity than before. I can't see it together. But also, these are taking vocational training program and the course facility be on my base in that facility now. Fashion design, one data center and almost computer. Every day, the fashion designer, and the money has to go to say, so, and idea giving the opportunity, let me up one that transform your areas. If you are called solar, Bolly, Hall, they could do come on. Come on, example. If you ever do that anything, solar, no, about then almost 11. The same man telling Baba, and you can see clearly from what I mean. I am to and it went very well. After look, at the world, I tell you involved. Who decided to go by the go? You are more you also from a how you can apply the internet facilities there, space I provide, to develop your work. That's what we mentioned, like,
sure.
In order to ensure that we have any access to it. Let me say, we are with Anomino Casals and I'm not also be at £1,000 I could have found that.
Oh, Debbie.
Eh? How would £1,000 who go now and crown at
Debbie.
but there are service providers almost the phones to them na as you buy your unit normal to
Oh yes, one more person about turn outright.
No, yeah, they are a couple no, other I said that and you almost phone now almost today. Told me no say so bar. Only tell you to be in common. Somebody to provide this system no. I'm a call for me and Kakanka. You to me, I Obama said this one compare the Kakakana to do as I wish me in your phone to crack. And no, can also depending on the service provider and Ukraine, we are in a free market economy. Service provider do or how, like I say, oh, they're for no crowd, but you're sure over to unit because the unit was the only data. I mean, your own passport, Momo, over the next two, many home passport, to be the main song for no crowd. We work at the next 1 month, the next 5 years, into every month and next Tuesday. We work at the next 7 days. This is our competition in the baby channel. So it is not a question of making a thing. So that is exactly the point you made there. The other move again for a year bigger than this. Move from running and move wine and going forward in the age that you're coming able to me Abua na your mind according. Only say some of our money capability they buy in the whole of Africa. Didn't go. So who are Airtel out to be sending Chicago MTN, who are MTN out to sending Chicago. Vodafone from Telesale. The first time I hear you, only said the year to
Ebini the whole Africa apart from her.
Hello?
Ebini whole of Africa apart from you and her.
Ebini baby.
Wow.
Even in the advanced economy, and I've been trying on between I only say that day we Ukraine NDC for no almost started. But not going to $4 billion never as I did. Yes, I share. Oh, the idea we give it to me. Empower Bank of Ghana. Oh, you suggest less than $5 million.
Wow.
Can you imagine the savings to this country? Over $5 billion. They call you mobile money and probability. They suggest $5 million, and we have it. Now, see how many elections are we? The friend is saying, it's the Labour Party, Gordon Brown. But I see summer, almost new Prime Minister said, the first thing I also hear a digital ID card for the people of the United Kingdom. We saw me, before Crown started in 2007, 2008. Like I said, the vote before us, the choice before us, no, I feel, you know, a choice between the past and the future. We are 2 man or a former, dear Bequity, and they are 2 man or Conan. And one major thing, never have made it the people of the North Air kind of thing. From the time I started a policy, 1992, for even if Nkrumah between now, apart from the amount, 27 months, not now, and now Muslim. And I somebody of the northern region and be a president ever. This is a wonderful opportunity for themselves. For the first time in the history, the 2 major political parties, MPP, NDC, still these 2 not named. One is the former president, one is the current current vice president. Assuming they have the same competence. Former president, the president, he moved to 4 years. The current vice president. The ability to be 8 years, high. If you name it not now, look really. What I propose, and I can get more of a hair gun to have it didn't matter. Yes. Whether he likes it or not, the major. It's true enough now. Over 4 years and not 8 years. But 4 years, there's one big topic. In addition to that,
but General.
Yes, sir.
You were Mahama Sono. What the near me Guaquem said one. Waba economy no. More say no. Wobe share.
Why?
Ose.
What do I?
You were Mahama say.
Uh-huh.
Waba the main focus. That 24-hour economy no. And no na what the eba ama the more say no bedroom.
Because
I was saying 24-hour economy no. Waba wabeshe na said the most say economy dollar to CD rate near the idea ya correcting nama. Our bar 24-hour economy. What the beba Emma said the most say economy and 24-hour economy no. And one a bemenuma. Two, be making sure say economy running 24 hours.
I don't make sure no I say anything. What are they going to
Bakwa metiye and say be we a manufacturing company. And nam say niema NCC suma wontin there be adwuma 8 hours na wapon. Abamba ma incentives. Said the buyer obetimi aye 24 hours.
Incentives and the abamba then one no ye adwuma na also ye adwuma na job ka so me koda.
And
no ye adwuma for so wo ho a obetimi aye na enwumre no obeka say men ye adwuma na me koda. Why no ye well than ni so be well di ade anopa. Obetimi asa well di na nyo say me try na wa well di na adwuma well di anopa. And also is in that. As in Nkrumah na incentive very now the man.
What about your Jumana Juni say?
You are only going to create another big bureaucracy. You can't say my incentive for free zones. I want to share what's happening there. I mean, electricity bill number here na
yes, and I do the no ya better so.
And see almost industrial zone no. Yeah, the companies that could go away for I know.
I know the bay and spread across the country.
It's a very much in now me cottage industry. You have a meter me electricity no. Me a juma and a general now much
there will be a data on Nipa.
You know the implication of that.
There you.
Me inform mining and Yanko. Even as we speak, Uncle for all guy, job will be a good. Now, baby, everything we that's why we when you see here, but my friend Yanko almost probably a car. When you saw my come and I almost so it's difficult explaining. And no any problem. They can withdraw, they can go back. But I tell you, wasn't that because apart from that, yeah, okay. I haven't heard anything from them again. So, if I am in one thing, would be a war position. Normally, I would have presidential debate that I had a war position, I'll call you. The way the idea or war, I buy more, most on your idea, no. Oh, no more call us, and yet discussion. They are not Joe Biden. Yes, on Yama. Also, me, I did me much president. Oh, my debate about Penano now, move party. So, it's a brand new discussion. What's your uncle? Oh, baby, I don't know. What will be the Tikese?
Almost say, there more be a more can be a monka. One way will be a debate. Yeah, the presidential candidate, you call Laura, you call Nandom, you call Ambushi, and I call Huawei, you call Wa Central. You hear the youth connect. You see a horse now. The best thing out of the charcoal, Jirapa, you call Babin Nkrumah, you call Nabda. You see why I have the same, I could Sala East, Sala West. That's what I could do. I'm on for the Canadian catch off. Not the people of this country who may not even know who your mama is. But your mama is president today 7 years ago. It's 700,000 now on my register. No? A lot of them, you know, in 2016, maybe 13 years. They didn't know, say, a man you could do something for almost 8 years.
They didn't know some coffee by Omobaji, Sika, Omo, Jane, two, Siram, Nessa, Shady Deals now on my end. Omo names say, it is Babino, near Arena Manaka don't pick. Omo names say, Babino, that training colleges, the Korea Koha, Mama allowance. Teacher training, nursing training. Omo names say, it do baby in our country, you know. Now, I buy this on the own Tiamo, net and Tiamo, or no one names say, come on, talk, no. Not schools in Yabi. I don't think I said, Brandy and discuss it. Yeah, discuss it. Oh, the other say, yeah, oh, canon. Yes, if you have an engine, I never mind. I'll be very hypocritical not to acknowledge the difficult challenges in our system. Just as there are challenges everywhere in the world.
But almost say, almost say, debate in one casa de economy no. Na eyade no monko solve afei wasakwa kase oba obe bank specifically for a ma a omo ye bodua na wo de aso wo masene emamu
oso omo say omo eden
oso oba obe bank e de ama e ma na wo de aboa wo mo medwedi akwa we kwa no such a single and kwa emamu
yeah omo be bank that say let your kind and one can be also Momo, a cuckoo, Kakra, no one cocoa cata, Omonia, Cocona, and that's it. Omoton, Cusiano, Coconia, old, I know my Eka, but policy no one. That I know different from the Okayana.
I know different. Where you be a bank?
Where there?
We be a bank, no for a ma.
Yeah, bank, yeah, be true, Masloka, Omunipa. EKWANSO car. Uncle Dia, we can travel chair Jelini. What was the NDC for? Because Africa, it was meant for market women. That money was meant for market women. Nipa Bako, as far as you can do Ghana here. And the most I will get back to you, a month for the Pafufa Cotra or the Discana and answer there. No, they don't have that record. They don't have record of strengthening the bank. They don't have the record because what we saw, and it says, Tikese, normally my bank fee. Now managers of the bank they used to know to invest in private businesses. Now Bengal almost any entity that buy the salvage these banks. As you say, banks need at a very, very higher cost to this nation. It's anything about banking there, your mama more can want some, but don't want you. So, I don't think so was ideas of Brani and Kasai. But beyond that, just as I've told you.
General.
Okay.
You.
And I say near war without. Wow West constituency. I want to about my MPP from 1992 today. Now, you be so almost say. For the past years, I'm also my NDC. Then I'm moving to make them on such as NDC for the past 8 years. For the past years, I'm a swabber, yeah, but 7 years, I'm on my own. The whole share agenda 111 back 1 year, 80% completion stage now. By November, the baby at the Amamo. Push schools are yet. Push boreholes are yet. Push call for a former job police soldier. Push near my ya a choir ya or now. Let me say, I want to say, yes, I was all cost to class. I was out to Ababa, and everywhere we go, we open up. One village, one dummy. If you are high, I am more. Yamia Bruno, two northerners, apart from the fact that young Sambe woman say, the best to Abamo, Dia, obey Akko for 8 years. In terms of competence and delivery, no, but quite a president to that. What's the name? Near your Gonja, your Bolly and Kazan, Hospital. I was down, Yambe Yamamo. almost crying, and yet even almost in the request for this year. So when you're president, it's so sad. You never do a meeting and count. You understand? See, a serious matter. The decision for the future or decision for us to go back to the past. And I believe that between your mama now who ticket here, who a company and a company, a friend of Ghana company. Now for the amount for the next 4 years, any next 6 years, can cry with the man get the Soviet media between your mama and it's Tamamutu Abia. Why not do company Bamana Rane?
Oh, they
No, I'm not the answer.
Oh, they to us what our
We do so the answer and to us. The clear woman is there. Obia our company, our company in ye. Nanya a buying one Casawa investing in that company. Upo Biarania between the two candidates of the North. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, yes, 3 ahead of all his other opponents. And that's what we are see the people of our country to understand and know. Say Abana Yakotuno. May and found call for when he now we can wait me ho chile me kaka. Yeah, it is true. Other places are west. They don't say so and you're west in my. But between the two, going forward there, we believe that Dr. Mahmoud Brown has stand a better chance of taking our nation to a different and new height. About why now you're competing competitively in the changing world.
Now, you can know a survey by a putu year John Dramani Mahama at 53 point something %.
Me sister NDC for survey by and favor of one. Me did it away the other for us.
I want to say a true reflection of what is happening.
You're so predictable, I can't believe it. Sir, and this is what survey no one did. The only survey about all this survey thing yet. Where we have this where we say this survey be a baby. Wouldn't be a measure. Me say figures no. Me say reasons and for my and say on the toe ama or why. Me imagine face for no survey. Me say mo ankasa. The almost can the reasons in here and no Abia almost interview first almost to my NDC. May send action. May May I don't discount any topic. Trouble something now by all the premier reasons in the Yami. I know I'm not going to fight about figures about it and all that. I'm going to look at the honest views of the Ghanaian people and the reason why. Because maybe they all can put the Kakraba no or Kata. And who be here say, a team no be fa na ntitimwa and who here wa ho brasiemu. Because they are mistake. They are the new world order na economy. They mistake. Ecophobia on tinyama ecosumo ebe di president. The best him pa ni asafre ewo memo ha.
Na enra no na ye ni nipa bi di nkomo wo so asem ni say what is happening in America no e betimi a replicate ewo ha eni say Joe Biden wasi from de man abedi akire na bedi akire no sokora no wo de man wi a Trump win ni na kire say no wo mo di aban no esi from na musi from when ujitum za
and almost say your mama be from the man running mate because let be a man from NDC for the HSA. Your mama said your mama health issues a problem in your
no your mama ne wudin din
what's it
ne wudin din your mama
son almost can now wo dey no kind of thing
wo mo dey almost say ayifo no wo mo di aban say ya no ye to aba US for beto atia mama democrats na free so enti na mo so wo beto atia mo sa na mo so mo ko
I say statistics as the miniskirt. One several year issues there woman. But I remember saying I mean yes, say I must admit say because of the changing world, any Niema Koso, Yaka Fananya, and Tomo Abemu, so far the challenges of the challenges in the world. It depends on how well you bet me Akye and Niema Ghana for, and I believe that as we move on, yeah, manifesto Beba and say, we will manifesto it, yes, and 24 hours in Yama, and also, yeah, trains, the only church, yeah, on one show, no Fambra. Now, see, and check on the first side, Ghana for Akye. And I can tell you, up north here, yeah, Queen, our concern is about how to have access to electricity. Almost communication network, and said that you're good. How best we can improve on it, how best we can get irrigation for them, how best we can continue the free etiquette. Yeah. And then Kwara, because they be a fifth one, you almost back to normal bank crime, jobs, and then almost get pump before their concern. And that is what we need to do as a party and government here.
Mahra Diebi, as a more Juma pa, but as a you are not telling your stories as a party. Hello, Akye. Hello. What's this? Bomadinam Nini. Okay, 101.7 Swindin Pacho. Tell yourself for one with the idea by a friend. Tell yourself more money. Now, who person buy the next millionaire in town? And yet, tell yourself more money promo no. And we're at the mount. Tell yourself for 1 million Ghana cedis for the grand prize. You know, so the open wamaji. A bet me a wa. Would the answer reload you mobile? Bra, would it tell yourself cash wallet no and a juma? No, Debia run the wiki biano. Where you 30,000 Ghana cedis? What share my man for? One would tell yourself cash wallet no a juma. Ubeto data na airtime now you should tell yourself cash wallet ya. A double chances no. Ube your payment onto your face broadband so and also say the more you reload, the better your chances of winning. Tell yourself more money promo to opt for in for free no. Ube that is star 500 hash and now what send the win to 500 and now visit tell yourself play app no promo NLA and now almost Adia to say ultimate to be tell yourself connecting energies. Yeah. General.
Yes, sir.
Let me can say more your Juma pa, but it seems you are not telling your stories. A quine, a dying, the wind may be but it's not at say.
Sometimes you know who are them I have embassy president will hand over 320 housing units at the police. It is you or my mother.
And you're done to 12.
Not only houses, some more recreational center, more hospitals, schools, in Yamana. And the over just a bed for and until very soon, no. Also, baby, I'm a boy, figure. I don't know, SOE, the way you want my year, no. Just a broom piece. It could have work design, a lot of them. And particularly with the younger people I ever. Younger people I ever, I'm winning the personal who passport, the other commands away the passport. Younger people normally in their sense of driving license who will come as a winner. They are not aware of the possibility of paying your bill.
General, down with you, mommy. Hello? General? Nene kasana baby on namono ewa chiri pa wamunam esremu amenti fido nti ya na kasa no etwetwasi etwasi omoden se yɛne no nso ɛbɛwie na yɛtwa no yɛmede wei ɛfam no yɛatoa so mpakyɛw bills microcredit yɛbɔ bosea ma wode trɛ wo business mu na nya afei na yɛaba 15 years ni ɛna yɛaso mmoa na kane ne yɛfrɛ yɛn quick credit sɛsɛ yɛdin no da ne yɛfrɛ yɛn bills microcredit wo a woyɛ adwuma a wonya bosea no bra bills microcredit wɔ ne yɛma bosea interest no yɛ kakraa bi wokɔ baabi a na quick credit no wɔ no a ɛhɔ ɛna yɛsan wɔ bills yɛbɛkyerɛ sɛ biribiara ɛyɛ possible bills bra na ne yɛnka mmom na embrace a brighter future bills financing your needs bills microcredit bra ne yɛma bosea bra ne yɛma bosea bra ne yɛma bosea edin no a ɛyɛ quick bills microcredit adwuma ne sɛ yɛbɔ adwadifoɔ bosea na mde yɛ interest no kakraa bi ne yɛtere mu ama wo tenten na de yɛ adwuma bills microcredit wokɔ baabi a kane na quick credit wɔ no a yɛne ana yɛda ne ho saa no bra ne yɛma wo business ɛnyɛ wie deɛ ɛhwɛ sɛ yɛn nsa bɛtumi aka deɛ nsa nka ne akɔ somni yɛnka kakra
I won't disrespect Yabonwura, my overlord. We Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Samuel Abu Jinapo, Washe Nehene or Himpong or Wogonja land. Yabonwura, B Kunutu Jewu Swale. Any Kwame
Kwame. Na Honorable Jinapo so. Wuni ni di ba ko sha da kem.
Dear here.
Kwame Akye.
Sir, Kwame Akye kan di ho.
Ye wo no wo mampon potrase. Wo tena wo ko school kakra, ho ne wo no. Na enkrofo kura nim so ono ne abuginapo no. Wo ba wa Kwame Akye ya na.
Omudi nim.
Ye di nim no.
Na Kwame ada e ba ne se na Gonja land ohene. Me pemoti na me pono anura no but na media budget review no ni ade no na o se Yabonwura kra ye ne papa
ne papa
o ye ne nana sanso ye ne hene
because ono ne papa wo no
disrespect ne da
ono ne papa wo no kane inspector Abdullahi no a station master ewo airport police station
Kwame Kobra
me ko abawai okay 101.7 so ni Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa MP for Northtown na yene no entwetwe enkomo ewo ha Honorable memwache
yo menia mejo so
na ayi sese wo de ne Samuel aya na den
Samuel's parliamentary oversight. It's PO.
Na yes was saying ibi intercepted document bi $32 million ya sabre finance minister what kra ambulance spare pass.
Enokra edi kan mamen chiatie for nyana enokra say latest documents are intercepted from the finance ministry. HRS answer na Honorable Kenoforiata will be free ministry honor. Therefore, Bekaya President Akufo-Addo or any reshuffle on the 14th of February this year, Valentine's Day reshuffle. A few days to his departure, 5 days pepepe Obabe Kono. Last approval or JAMA or minor a ambulance spare parts deal. Na who analyze documents na my intercepted minia a bon kind. The Honorable Kenoforiata and the young na or Ministry of Health, the Honorable Ajima Meno, or more approving $34.9 million. Odeba Ghana Sika, say exchange rate no, in excess of 538 million Ghana cedis. Na sa Sika no, for spare spare parts for ambulances President Akufo-Addo or commission here in 2019. We hear analysis now. We hear basic arithmetic division. We say ambulance back obiano spare parts can offer say top ambulance back obia $113,000. Ibikra kahon about $113,657,000 in excess of $113,000. Na minia $113,000 we call Mercedes Benz for my website and Ford for Toyota for more ambulances. Omunyina be catch say with $113,000 no over to me ato ambulance for a mono brand new fully equipped modern ebikra say over $90,000, $80,000, $70,000 over to me ambulance is a brand new. And you were $113,000 to spend. Adentina, yedikwa to spare parts. Yen fan to brand new ambulance.
Na are you honorable? My Duma kakra this is some municipal no. Se bibi sana mo ya ube raise voucher. But there must be a literature accompany sa voucher no. Eka details. Be a spare parts, you won't pass about cotton net or China quacoto, and to be a ne ball joint ya. Ambulance back will be a yento ball joint to be a 40 man. Nebia a year, ne you know, a beer ne tank no. Okay, ambulance be a yento tank be a bear 20 in Winnechi. It be a wash a literature no so.
Osha letters Ken Ofriata Chirokoma, Control Accountant General. One attached supporting documents here. Now, in addition to that, no, as I say, Kai say, Anka contract way, the first contractor, Yedima company way, that is the Service Ghana Auto Group Limited, no. Anka first contractor, you can probably make that point. Say, okay, Abia or more share Abia from 2019 ambulance no buy and or more person or more Abia more parts and all of that. Now, so share the track record of this company with the National Ambulance Service. On him say, or more are spending already 115 million Ghana cedis.
I know for what?
We a no service in a service.
150 million Ghana cedis.
Yes.
And there's a fit of where ye.
Oh, my ye. Na minia, dear a year yena a bufu nese. What kind Auditor General May 2025 and an Auditor General publish a Juma or Moya is still online. Therefore, better me download this report. A performance audit on the fleet management of ambulances by the National Ambulance Service. Meaning, what kind of report now? A time. Auditor General says our company way can offer us yen term $34.9 million. At the time, I engage you almost among service ambulance we now among register. Abia for almost January 2020 among best service ambulance. At that time, January 2020, it was not incorporated. It was not registered. 4 months later, and I register. Auditor General so discover say, Omu Yejuma 8 months, and son are buying signing a contract with them. Can you believe that? Now you Omuka for 8 months, and son are buying a car. Say, okay, Mumbetinasi, now you sign a contract. And the earlier payment, what was the basis for that? What kind that same Auditor General's report? This company, Senana Omu need even adequate staff. Omu need adequate fitters and mechanics. And they were using the staff of the National Ambulance Service Meanwhile, omuna omuji sikano. Auditor General say this company, this Service Ghana Company Limited, as I say, omo refund sika Emma Ghana because omo ye inflated invoicing. In the OSHA Auditor General's report now, the track record of this company, a company where na ubekaya and chebia na video be called viral. Your ambulances are the fear cement. Ubekaya. Company where omoji ye ambulance na omo de ye niema fufuo, omo de ton cement and other things. Very horrible track record. Horrible.
And yes, the driver na kwa any company na no movie.
Oh, please. The driver is part of the company, an employee of the company. And the OSHA Auditor General support now. This company has no business being engaged. Na ye expect say buying a better ties with this company because on track record enye the they have totally ripped us off. Inti ebani saying a company Auditor General I issued this damning verdict. What kind of Auditor General's report? National Ambulance Service, omo management response, omo see findings being omo challenge any of them. They accepted it and promised they would implement the recommendation. Inti ebani saying that this company we haven't had value for money for 150 million cities. Yet the amount between 2020 and 2023. Yes, sign Aircotam another 538 million. That is the $34.9 million. The amount of spare parts in my. I mean, what's going on? What is going on? Meanwhile, Usha health sector. Sika say on all these dubious transactions. I bet to me they are MRIs. And Chebiana doctors or more Confanochi. They too just say they don't have MRI, their dialysis machines. Virtually all of them are broken down. Call your hospitals they break. Incubators is still a challenge. Your dasu or no bed syndrome. And if you have $34.9 million to spend in the health sector, is this what you do on this senseless transaction with a dubious company, according to the Auditor General? And Metumia confirming say, Andra Makwaku, the Office of Special Prosecutor, your petition said, unfortunately for us, $34.9 million we know. On Kenoforiata's instruction, Accountant General, we're releasing $10 million, a year 120.7 million Ghana cedis. And the first $10 million has been paid. 23rd February, no, it hits the company's account. But aka $24.9 million. Into your per the Office of Special Prosecutor almost stopped any further payments, and they should commence corruption investigation into this deal. As I say, you're protecting the public purse. We are not going to allow this to continue. I mean, $113,000 per ambulance for each ambulance. I mean, what is happening in this country? What is happening? Company Auditor General actually clearly said this company lacks credibility. They engage in very dubious conduct. What we were expecting is you will cut ties totally. Now, the refunds that they must carry out, you pursue those refunds. 150 million now, between 20 and 2023. And we share on payment record, company way, they are paid promptly every month via Jessica.
But for the services they render.
This company appears to be a very, very special company. Very special company. And I'm beginning to know why. In my next episode, may revealing the links, the people behind this company and the association with the powers that be. Look, this cannot continue, Minia. It cannot continue. As I say, sorry, this $24.9 million, we must not allow it to be paid. And I am disappointed, sir. Honorable Kanofriata, Yasi Kofi, what caused a lot of harm, dada. Oh, Koswa, Unkudin, you are, it's as if, sir, because we said he should go home, no, he had to pay us back with a vengeance, live, in grand style. I mean, what's the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Yasi Kofi. And then you leave us with this $34.9 million spare parts, burden.
Now, when we are one amount of information,
sir, OSHA, the Constitution of Ghana, Yejuma Pa as members of Parliament, is to carry out oversight. Your Freddy checks and balances. And so say Yetina ho keke na yeah. We really must investigate. Because as oversight duties you must be able to really get to the bottom of issues. Really scrutinize. Go undercover, go underground, intercept documents. That's the only way you can effectively carry out checks and balances. Until Yejuma, any the investigative journalists, it's really similar. It's just that we carry ours within the domain of Parliament, of legislative oversight, and I'm also within the fourth estate of the realm as journalists. And we have a lot in common. And maybe a constitutional mandate and a me person.
Now, idea back when I should Ghana for us on say Auditor General's report a bar. Na ya frɛ wɔ mo committee anim wɔ ma bɛka bɛba no recommendation yes yanyi sika no yanye de be prosecute no emma ɛno de ne ma ne ba saa
Anyway, we be a very, very important question, and a idea I reflected on for a very long time. When I say who kind the 1992 Constitution carefully, there was provision in the Constitution say, as I said, Parliament is setting up even a special committee to monitor the implementation of the findings of the Public Accounts Committee or recommendations and how far those recommendations, or more as I say, or Musika, or more as I say, your prosecutor, or more and all of that. Since 1992, that committee has never been established. And we don't put out reports on the level of implementation. See, that is the first concern I'm aware. Parliament must sit up in terms of that obligation in making sure, recommendations of the Public Account Committee is implemented. Number two, Mekai said there was a Chief Justice, I think it was Chief Justice George Wood, and Oshe Bosse, or set up a special tribunal just for corruption-related matters from the work of the Auditor General and the Public Accounts Committee. Unfortunately, that has not seen the light of day. That really must be pursued. And I would have hoped, when we have that, and then we can have a way, you bet to me, from Parliament, go straight to that court, and the Attorney General or the Special Prosecutor is obliged to pursue prosecutions on those matters. There is a bottleneck between the Auditor General Beye Nejuma na Public Accounts Committee, so aye omo federal scrutiny, then the House. After that report, there is clearly a certain lacuna, a certain lack of, if you like, finality. And to me, and finalize it in a way you can say that we have really, addressed the canker to the very end. Mm-hmm. It's clearly, Ejuma Wohoa, as I say, yes. And I think that as we even discuss constitutional review and really uprooting this canker, a whole area, because it becomes like a showcase now, live television. You see, there's been infractions, there's been embezzlement. Not your report about your debate on the floor. You're forwarded to the executive, but really that's where it ends. Attorney General so Maya any updates in terms of prosecutions, and then really the matter is lost. Into just Abia in the course of public account committee hearings, Omuma some instruction for retrievals and refunds, then we may be lucky. Recently, so because of the Occupy Ghana decision, also we have been able to have some of the auditor generals do their surcharges, pursue their surcharges mandate into omutumi retrievals. But clearly, that committee that must be set up under the Constitution to report to all of us on implementation. As I say, to me, pursue. Now, the special court to deal with corruption from Auditor General and Public Account Committee proceedings. We need to also pursue that. But we cannot give up. I know that it's been long, it's been frustrating, but we cannot give up. Exposés of this nature, at least, to me, stop it. I don't see how, I don't see how the additional $24.9 million will be paid. Even if we have lost $10 million, at least $24.9 million, you better to me are protected. And as I say, you're encouraging more of this parliamentary oversight, raising matters before, these deals. Because you bet in a few weeks, you're seeking $34.9 million. And up to now, Obi and to me, explaining, nobody in government has been able to explain this transaction, give a breakdown. Argentina now more cost spending $113,000 on spare parts. Company no war him, Ministry of Finance war him, Ministry of Health war him. It's been more than 24 hours. Obi and to me in Kasa, everybody is hiding. If for such a transaction, it's a good deal. You can defend it. Why is it taking you so long to defend this?
Now, sir, infractions here, committee, Auditor General's report, at the bar, performance audit, Sikano, sir, will be inflated figures now. And only according to the report.
Brilliant question. Once Auditor General Nadia, or no, obey assess Jumana Moya, and our invoices now issue ye. And I say, I buy it here, and that's where their work stops. Into Omuye Jumano, more confirm say, or more inflate or more invoices, no. I buy so at Yasicano at the Ama company, no. The inflated money. But in terms of, say, who are the beneficiaries? The Auditor General stops there. In some other countries, or more forensic investigations. They follow the money, they trace the money. Until the money move from the company's account to any politician's account, any individual's account, and all of that. Other countries, they don't stop there. Or more forensics. Almost trace the money all the way to the very end. But Ahano, I'm saying Drew Hoyer, we really are not doing serious forensics and following the money to the last end. And Indiana, you're a challenge in that regard.
Now, my main digress a bit. Media budget review. What expectations are you saying?
My expectations, no, I don't think government can meet it. To be honest with you, a buying way, sister, or Modia 2 years from a dozen total. It's just too much. The only expectation I have, and many constituents are Kasa, over the weekend we did a lot of community engagements. Omunyana say taxes no dos, a come, a collapse of businesses. And even to make matters worse, taxes may be omuntias here. Omubisa me say, Argentina, Yaguswa, Yetia, COVID levy. I couldn't explain. And my checking meaning any country in the world, COVID where I caught that no. Yankwana dear, Yaguswa, Yetia, COVID levy. COVID levy must go. E-levy must go. Betting tax must go. There's so many taxes. Who share your port, the duties. Meaning, I'm in the process of clearing medical equipment for my constituents, duties, and levies and taxes. Bebre. Say, who clear casa? Duties are now more expensive than the value of the car. And see, those are my expectations. That's the real concern of the ordinary Ghanaian. Say taxes no even the taxes on petroleum products. Because breakdown, the reason why we are paying what we are paying at the pump is not because of global crude prices. And taxes no. Is the taxes and the levies, the build-up. But I don't. This is a very intransigent government. Our parliament said COVID levy must go. They are not listening to anybody. And to be honest with you, I don't have any expectations of this government. No doubt in my mind, sir. Omobaba Akko, and these taxes will remain. The only way forward, as I said, December 7th, we must show them the exit. I said they will move us away from taxation to production. Why impose new taxes on us? COVID levy. When COVID is on over 2 years now, the only country in the world still charging people. And I say, Sikano Krano, Mojia, Modeko, Bibi Papa. Mostly Modeko, spare pass. Spare pass. DBA, you hear one dubious transaction to the other. Anka taxes no more Jikrabia, Bibi Papa Krana, Anka Yabetia. Spare pass taxes. I mean, it's just incredible, Nia.
And Mamma Nawasina, Miss Pama, after the mid-year budget review, no, you best as what was. Now they say, so much, hotels now, woman and Toby.
Oh, sir, I know you're winning struggle. At least, Snake for Abaki out, Abines for Abaki out. And as I said, me Ghana for it's not a personal victory, it's a collective victory. More essential for my platform to speak to the issues, and particularly organized labor. I mean, Shasena, Rock City for more defending or more attempted pitches, organized labor for declare or more nationwide strike. Look at how they were running. They saw fire on the mountain. We say, Yan Tobiomo. And Snake Force, Elizabeth Ohene are now all defending, issuing statements all over. Kofi Osafu Mafu. Omunyana, they saw fire on the mountain. They say, Omose, Yapacho, Yan Tobium. The people who were so intransigent, who were so belligerent, who were so bellicose, refusing to listen to the Ghanaian people. And this should remind us, say, Yenina, Yakabum, Naya Yabako, said, this is our national interest. This is what we want. The politicians will have no other option but to listen. And to say, that is our collective victory, and we all have to be proud of what we have achieved.
Mamma Nawasanope.
Yo,
Mesomeda Sepa, when a man for somewhere, okay, to a black one, MP for Northtown, and your nitrate and common na young so na Yemra.
Okay, FM 101.7.
Kind of way, tell you how the more money promo nabo.
Everybody likes money, but what do we like more than money? More money! Join the Telecel More Money promo and win money, more money, and even more money. Simply opt in for free and reload your mobile and broadband and be the lucky winner of the 1 million Ghana cedis grand prize. Also win cash prizes of up to 3 million Ghana cedis in the daily and weekly draw. Opt in for free by dialing *500# or send WIN to 500, or you can opt in on the Telecel Play app. The more you reload, the higher chances of winning in the Telecel More Money promo. Keep loading, win, and be a millionaire.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
Terms and conditions apply. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
The luckiest
*712#.
Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. Here's to the friends who dialed *712# and found no regrets. To the investors who struck gold. To the health workers who diagnosed luck with precision. To the tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, here's to you. Your next big win is right here.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone.
Dial *712#. Now join in the luckiest winning celebration. Every 1st July 2024. Over dial *712#. Now I can to tickets as a group, individual, and now even as a community. Now win is the prizes are in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with *712#. Now join in the winning streak now.
The luckiest
*712#.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Mothers of Africa.
Mommy, my day ain't a one.
And what's the Wofa Geisha Semina Subain? Gina Hopinti na Kowenim. Mempaba, cause the second Sabeka we need a swadi.
Matmame, Majina painting Akomenim, na Machapa to say Geisha Semina.
Sankratway, FD Ajiatu.
Seminwe aduane no na wonni dia wo bo akohoma ye den brakojo woni wadan funkasa o
ojam na what's up
enye mi o da ne menu mato
let's bite any fi ha mo no mo
let's bite debi o menim ebema na didi ye wo hu
pa let's bite syrup or vitamins any minerals enwani nro wom e ma didi ye na ma body no so aye fine e ma wa hoodere nya pomdire pa let's bite e wo calcium enwani nro a e boa ma wo no mpem ene wo sen eye den na ama wa ya babunu e beboa wo immune system and when you from vitamins and minerals you know wom bebre
and your menu kwada ni nyina behia let's fight vitamin and mineral tonic
our pharmacies new over the counter medicine sellers DWOODWOO Fidel Pharmacy and now Fidelis Pharmaceuticals for 0545 783 011 and then 0548 25 92 92
let's fight FDIG Jaden Krato Yatu.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
Doctors,
nurses,
barbers,
drivers,
bouncers,
friends,
teachers,
bankers. You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
East, west, north, south,
you could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Accra to Haga.
Let's go. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
Doctors,
nurses,
barbers,
drivers,
bouncers,
friends,
teachers,
bankers. The luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Kwame, mi ya umuao. Me ba penyi no kane no ni made pa. Na so nan se bua no obon. Me dwene ho amenti ase.
Na so we dey simple kra. Fa no ko White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Na yen checking anima no.
Oh, jai samani abrewate. Me ba bo na make as much as me fa ne ko Eye Care clinic.
Na wonnim se enkwada bi wo no mo a. Wo de sua enko yie nyina no efi wani. Akwada bi wo a abra teacher ni kira de no. Won hu ade ni yi. So wo tie anima na so wo tie akire. E ba ne sa. Fa no bra White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Nye nhwemu mfa ne no. Ohaw bia entam so yewe ne asia no ama no.
Ayampa o. Na sekro ne yade no eba emonka ye. Wadwe ye o se bibia ye fine. Wo be ko na bibia ka echi na wani sei. Na sekro masate se wono momoja broso ne esiche yade no. Aya na momoni yade pa.
Sapepepe. Onipa bia kra no afimu wankwa check up awani ho kra no. Enyem pre no. White Stone Dental and Eye Clinic say fa wonu wabusu anyina. ebra na yenya hwehwemu emfa moni ene mo se ho how bia no yebehwe na yesia no e de amamo ye wo abafun fidie ultra modern diagnostic machines ahodo a ye de yesa nhwemu no ye dwuma efo nso de wani wote enti uba yebeje o felso Stone Dental and Eye Care ewo East Legon yebe MTN office kese no free was 024-225-1983 and 024-045-2992. Stone Dental and Eye Care. Wenni eno kania.
Okay, FM. 101.7.
Okay, 101.7. So ni pamuchao GRA 4 SCM mama mane se mo amokoto entuma se wokoto textile entuma tieni Ghana revenue for at the textile tax stamp aba enya to a ye de abasa wo betua da bi tax stamp a ye de bomu amo hu se product no papa enye tax enye to a aba stamp keke na sa stamps no ebo wadwuma ho ban na ama obi amfa de enye original no ama machine anaza counterfeit ana de smuggle yamfa machine enye tax no agi wo tax stamp no na eso hwe na eno no ebebo enye wo mo ye ntoma ho so ho ban wo Ghana ha wo mo ye manufacturers of textile na bebo mo ban na products be na affect African print bia eka ho na African print no wo to ana wo to bia beton hwe se green border no ebo ho na chese ye no ha ena red no border no so for the ye import free baby aba ena blue no so na chese etwam e wa ha akoma ahodo bi so enti hye ne so kai se uba textile stamp be bia woto na protect local industries no na etimi abo apa for importers ne manufacturers no mobile register no manyam tax stamp e wo GRA office bia e ben wo ana online ne www.gratextilestamp.com enti mo amoton na mo so mo was several prints already our shop no mo contact mo suppliers mo ma stamp no na mo fantims we enye sika bi wonye okapre enye otekode mo to make sure say ade na woto no eno ne original no kai say eye offense ana e bone woto mra say obeton ana obeto product bi a any tax stamp aye textile anantuma eso e shall say July 1st July 2024 kai say no stamp don't buy. Okay, 101.7 so any
lawyer Dennis ewo yebeka church marriage ewo abrabopa dwumedi so na church marriage ye ordinance no said the wom ne de tie ne hwehwe wom ne said se ne mra ne ka fa ho eti enumre obi entie bi fi se Kwame Nkrumah ye wedding no ordinance but omunnim mra bata ho ne de wom
kosua baabi wo hokra na enye registered for wedding
yeah so for no kra wo officiate no kra no ese se enti Kwame ne ye be church marriage ene because bibia ye se ye wo church marriage mu bia Kwame ye se nyina ye mra bibia wo church marriage mu bia ye mra from A to Z ayemra
ena akoye ne ho ayi contract
okay fam
Kwame ntidie wo mu no ye meka ne san se ebia munya aye o what
mi tie mu se ne wo mu ana na mda ko he na chrema minya ya
David enya se be ka che ono we jaye mo nkoso anye because ehwo no nko na be ma aye one man one woman ehwo nso na mepe no ayi no traditional de utimi ye polygamous ntia no me support to no mepe ayi no
na wo hwe obi a wakoye
ye pe ordinance no
enumre mu ntie obi a wakoye ba ho ade
ordinance
fie
okay fie de no
dia na mo friend engagement no
eno ne aware no
asori ma aware
da bi
so mo besa asori ma aware a mo ye ordinance no eno kro asori ma aware na ko ma wonim de esere wo ye ne ho ade awie na woza aka se me kwa ne wedding
na nullify we no
na otwa
anti we abey ordinance ti say de mikru ye ni bi oye me ho ade wo fie ene ye de ba asori nti efie de no customary no ordinance na betwam nti ejina ordinance ni
ene lawyer bekire mu pese ojaye a bra bebre
Kwame no na ye wonim de nti a ojaye bra wo bebre no ne se Kwame de nti a me se ye no
eno your opinion.
I'm your opinion. The entire Kwame mimi opinion. Me who say ye no bra wo be bre na ye ne say. When it comes to divorce, de bia na about him so be jaware a. Dodo na ya na tie emotional.
Akosi atobo.
Kwame wo de me ba meto me mo ato so. Eye ase bibi wo hu bibi okunu ho. Na abo hu den.
Enye oba no mpo me ka me ma no nyina. Ba ko.
Ba ye ma obre kakra.
Ba ko wo mu ni se.
Ye ma obre kakra. Na oba ne ko ba bi, oba ne fru ncha na ba ma ne fru ncha na wadwene abafie.
Ko je ma me mo ade.
Metie o.
Hwe ye obi wo ho a bibi nti onye ọkọ bekum
ene wo ho
onye ode duro begu aduane ma mo
am ene wo ho
enti nimie no nyina ne gyaye obebre
bedu ba bi timi ma mo separate ya timi ma o oba ne free be ma ne ncha na be ma ne free oba ne che ba ne enwu no ye be se ye hwese eni daso bi wo ho ana se ne daso ni
abrofo no kura mu de so nipa kura wa file no o file a omo mambre I think yes is 2 years you said then and 2 years you must not be seen around yes akọ omo munu e ma
Kwame because omo de no nko eno mo de no nte se ye de no Kwame ye de kura se na no ba ko bia na omo so mu jaware omo court se e na ka di be 2 years omo ba na oba na nyem na ebusa se na se ne musi he ye de because be ma ya e na ane na nyem
akoso that 2 years no kura nisi ehum se woni na namfie oni ade na kise nwui no
na me kai say ye ha ne de ye de kokotu mpo no a wo he na be ma ne de me ko he nkwala no
kosia
me ko he nkwala no me ko he nkwala no
ko se jai
o ma ndene
wo mu gunu pa na no ba ko wo ma gunu awie na ayi ge ifantini oye me juske ma se jawawar na man no so ono so fancy man utim so crash ni pa court one e be omgu aware ni bi o osa awon so atopa ma to that's so count
e do me dentia me support ordinance no because ankofo so mo bre eche no e ya na sometimes na make no me jaware dodo na ye emotional decision adwene no ta ba fie a ono ate wa o say yes
me say ordinance say efie awari ewurade si michirawari ko
michirawari jare
but e could do baby a beyond reparation
ebi okura say won kwankura de betwa so
na ko ni
Matias nti Kwame ene no ye ne lawyer Dennis behwe church marriage no
okay
na ye di honkomo na ehu di ewom na ye de na mo sisi yie na aboa efisem say ye ha no church marriage ni ye ne bebre na mfamrem Kwame bebre na mfamrem
asori na giagira mu say ese nipa na wo be ye wedding ni ko mbusu yani no
eso busu na gi aware
hwe woni say won sorry ni bi wo ho a wayo ne ho ade awie no munye wedding no a enise woni ne da woni nda ombetu asan ana mbuze obi se na
waye fie aho ade no
count 9
waye fie wakofie oba ne be ma na busuafo atena se no a waye ho ade awie na wa bibia wo hye ne kawa
de otaware na chi we
wo ntimi ne oyere ne na
dabi this what be ye no
asore de no
ye hu se woni nada ombetu asan
na se no ne Rebecca ne Isaac de ani bia Rebecca ne Isaac ni wan kwa abusuan ho kwa ye ho ade
pa Rebecca ne Isaac ko akoma me ko tiko mo dia numre ebe ye de
Kwame no ye human ordinances who say Kwame Bible kura kasa mama mo tradition no ama Nyankopon asem ne mu aye ha
ade akosua
mo de mo tradition
me
church tradition
me ade bi okura na edi na ese mo bom hudua
because Kwame yakoye ye ho ade wo fie wo se me na me yire ntimi na because of denomination na me de me ho abedom asori na me de me ho abedom because asori nhihye ye ne say ye mfa mewura asori dem ode wonya me yire na mre mu no wonya me yire
emre mo yo
ye nhihye mu wonya Bible mu no wonya me yire
empokura no ehwo no mo betimi aye e wo fie ma fa sofo abeshira so no makọ register wa bem
na se Kwame ade na ya ye no emra Bible no pene so saa Bible na musimu di ye adwa na pene so emra no so pene so
asoro ne nhihye
but the Bible comes above asoro nhihye Kwame Bible no anyame won ka so wa mana asem so asin ni din
na yenyi emfi lawyer Dennis enum
okay na Kwame de make no say nyame asem no e wo soro esin asore nhihye nyame asem no it is above church ordinances and tradition. It is a who choose the word over the church ordinances and the church tradition.
Mate.
One is a church tradition. Any nyame asem bo ebra fa nyame asem na to church tradition to twene.
Mate. Honorable Fuseni Donko, former DC Secretary Afram Plains. Na ye no ntwetwe enkomo. Honorable Memwache.
Kwame Nkrumah Tikese wi adwewe so.
Na boko de.
Oh, you saw Doruma ni eja. Mompa bon kakran na yegu so.
24-hour economy. Ya na mo members ni ebia kan de na nse ba ko bi ko de bebo mi friend wa ha. O se bi betimi aye njata se bonom ni ade eno no wo mo be ma na duane wo mo ewo de na ke say employment wọ́n bẹ yẹ yẹ na I employment na ẹsẹ̀ bọ́ ní jata nom ní adé no kura ebetumi ayé bi oh basa o tẹ.
Kwame Nkrumah bẹ tẹ paa na Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes.
Maame n ṣe àwọn ènìyàn tie fọ ẹ̀nà ànọ̀pẹ̀ yìí.
ẹ tie fọ jù so.
na mi n bisa sẹ ẹ̀kwan náà yẹwura Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne ne ba obiara sẹ ọmọ ayé kyẹn. Aban bia no enyenye bia Kumasi asankragwa bodie koka eyi efani sei sakwaka ho bi eni gogos to presi eni nyina ka ho no me ni pabonifo
oh ba sound me nyeni nyina atoanse ti obi a omuguso
no de bi afi na mati die ntia na poka se Kwame Nkrumah no afi na mati ase
twam ye ntoaso
hey boy yeah. Kwame Nkrumah. Your friend is me of Akufitos. Na me fa the currency. O sha se no wo sika pa. Nti o say okofa oba bi no hu se oba ni sika nti no oba ya. No a da ka tse ne se onya appointing krakra ma no. We hu ye pe na wa de ben wa gina so eja no. Nti o pese wo ja obi a no ama na dwuma den. Enye den a obeki. Emisa no pe woni azi mo sheda se mo pese mo ha ye nya pani John DWOODWOO na mo ko bisa no 24-hour economy na John DWOODWOO ko bisa John DWOODWOO 24-hour economy obera kire
na 24-hour economy na ne die
okay
minia no bi oso mo ba ya madwuma bu ama na omba ko import ni pa free Guinea ni Cote d'Ivoire ni Togo ba ya adwuma o Ghana ene ka kira o se adwuma ho aye den na se ni ko obera 24-hour economy aso Kwame Nkrumah Ude mamemfa company a yelwa John DWOODWOO na nkasa opo masemu pa afanye mfato ho ne nchirikiri mu ne ma no yemfa company bi ti se Gihog Distilleries anase kasapreko se sia me no kasei Gihog fo omuye production omu manufacture omu nsane nasefo ni nyina wi a ebo no nsia ne atu Gihog mu omu nya adwuma bi emu
maybe
honorable
100 we no say yes honorable we say yes subject to demand and supply.
Yes, it's demand and supply. That is very fantastic. Now demand and supply, no, can't government stimulate demand? And see, Ghana Port and Harbour, and also a demand and supply. DVLA, a demand and supply.
Nana, you be DVLA.
Yeah, you see, the entire on TS, say, containers need be good Harbour. Your manipano say between 6 a.m. and at times, some of the man come cry at 9 o'clock up to 6 a.m. at 6 p.m. One cloud container my deben on my phone because by 5 o'clock the banks in our phone and I'm a and it said ye case move me you muniema 24 hours a say by 6 o'clock no a juma 4 mobile from 8:30 I will have a bank 4 mobile 8:30 I go see 5 o'clock no or more corner na another fresh staff asa betena bank ho nti wodi wo niema no custom for no ho another fresh staff nso asa betena fi na omo so asa process wo customs niema na mawo na wodi akogre na wodi ultimately it means you are going to get more people at customs, more people at the bank. In the bank, fanipa 10, no, they say fanipa 30 because they are going to work 3 shifts. And it is and crime for Kumasi for many aboso crime for magazine for now Ukrainian bebre no. On send to me because chinchina membra in crime humache. Na member crime in Yaman Sanya and Tamun from Bedruanajo was say the whole day. Obetimi atɔn ne nneɛma because anytime bia obeba habo bia no obetimi abɛkla ne nneɛma. What you na me can say? So you are doing this no. The no. Okay. Dem find say yen no ma week. Just me yard better move the me first special ice in here. For special ice manager, general manager gina ho manu so say and be say are they able to meet a demand? This is almost me meet demand and Ebedru baby na your friend say nsuo kra wo bi wo a million mo wa san kra go mo pe nsuo keke aton a e to de bia 2 weeks 3 weeks and say nsuo na ba bedru because of what? Because the distance, because of production demand e wo mo so no omo nyan kranfo ne ye nuanu mo eastern region in Kumasi wie ya ye nyan kai asankra guafo and to say no ye hu say mutia light bill 1,000 cities a month during the day. Na se ka choto, wo sa ye adwuma to aso e kwa nwumre na wo fa nipa ni bi ka ho a instead of 1,000 cities light bill a month no make so about 400 cities a mawa company be na enye sa de no mina mi bi so company be na enye sa it means there will be more production they can meet more demand.
Now the shortfall no say electricity no e bi mkura ntua realistic price na yes satisfy man na sika no abawa ko fa na wo hin no de ahyem
because abai ama say production ayet your friend said twice no taxes now obeji on the products na 100 no say obeji taxes on 300 products. Do you understand? And the tax stamp na yema niema insure base 100 no say tax stamp no ye be ye mako 300 en fa so bre aban Kwame Nkrumah en fa so mbaye
e de fa so aba
nipa no omutia income tax e wo market ya so no mo ye 100 they say ya fa nipa 300 income tax say na beka ho enye 200 na beka ho aban onya fa so nipa na etia senate omo ye 100 they say ya for 200 abeka senate no ho nti nipa etia senate say senate contribution no increase kwa 300 is it not a plus we ko bisa jombo do be rat ase mini Kwame Nkrumah
me too.
So for the ordinary Ghanaian to understand say the no it means to say anytime we bia we go port so we clear oniema no there are people there to clear the things for you. If you crack containers, because you can take it at any time. So once the things are being cleared around the clock, there is more revenue at the port. Once there is more revenue, there is more productivity even at the manufacturing sector as well. Because you're importing the drone, you're clear, no, near manufacture the drone, so they call. So they say, no, there will be a little bit of relief on even our city or our dollar city demand. Form. Because Nyamana ye produce locally, no say normally we import so much because we cannot produce some of the things locally. Now say it's me producing Nyamana more. What will be the need to import to cover up for the shortfalls in the local production? Kwame Nkrumah deni nyina ase kire no. And then aside said the government bema companies no so enya moral nti no all government sectors are especially the production and then the manufacturing sector no, they will work 24 hours. And you know ministries be or any agencies be or they have to work 24 hours. Said the manufacturers need nya bibia ombe kono sanko fone da so ye adwuma. And you know ka say be fit say DVLA passport office, ports and harbors, baby to say Register General's Department, they have to be working 24 hours. Even some ministries can work 24 hours. What I say? So Abia provided security ma almost all the filling stations in Ghana. So when you do 24 hours, I didn't see a GPRC unit drivers. Almost mean you do 24 hours.
Oh, sir, that baby to say VIP for near STC no more 24 hours.
Yes, some of them do, but it is not all of them. It's not all the stations.
Any other stations? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But Abia anadunu so nipa ntu.
Abia filling station club Philip petrol onyebi.
Baby anadunu so
nipa. It's not just about government too. Private sector can also be involved and trained by government to provide security. So you can say poultry farmers in Ghana, they say the answer importing kosia. Nemo poultry farmers in Ghana and producing kosia, and the fish farmers in Ghana and producing fish for all secondary schools and then government training schools in Ghana. So they buy the best supply or more, having government stimulated demand. And the poultry farmers no much mean 24 hours to increase productivity. Because I buy military, police, fire service, customs. Omo training institutions nene omo yini nyina na aban se me to na me dia fidi omo minia demand na enkosoro. We start producing some of our uniforms for our police and then the security services. We produce them locally. Demand na enkosoro. So minia 24 hours no, unless of course akoko such Nkrumah enye ne fe enti no your town will see our son with Wachianepa. I think that is what is happening. But sincerely speaking, who per 24 hours as it called at least some of the people in the academia, some of the neutrals, among the financial sector. Maybe some children not gonna phone in a year. I'll go for Jumbo do where that 24-hour economy.
Hey, why administrator?
Administrator or him.
The background in why public administration.
Public administration doesn't make you financial administrator.
Sir, Mati.
Jomahama Aroma, what you have Guama to Abugati, yes, Jumama, Abua Papumin, Jume, and so still I say you're incompetent or near. The Nipper is over that 24-hour economy. I say. But then, you cannot be to talk spare parts and as a phone, or Mongo Tenefie. There is 24 hours over by investigations. I just cannot Magana for.
And no quiet enough.
I mean, and no problem to kill women in the industries need your account. The Cassie Hospital, and one is a Mikasan Kobekase, which our hospital, Master, for Wild West, put the open, just Google. Projects and programs are. NDC government a year or Wild West, even Wild District Hospital, Wild West District Hospital, and NDC in the sea. Now, because I need school at there, system approval once or say on in Wild West where NDC project be. On only the Omasha here, according to even Okwamo website, they say a human war, your friend say 58% complete, so Jumbo to say 80% complete. Minia,
record we way.
Upo Bia, Obama Ghana, Afan Ntuma Pefra. No way, free Amna Donko in Media Kosema is none other than the most experienced politician now on the African continent, which is John Dramani Mahama.
Question we. Your mama said OWUSU came Wabaduma 2016 OWUSU about 2020 and this time around and dear never work magic.
Nkrumah woman say minia 2016 na Obia be catch the Ghana for say John Mahamadi petrol akoswa ba ko akọ petrol gallon ba kukufu gallon yellow kese ne ba ko akọ 14 cedis into ye nipa boni ni the yam permanent free ho no ba petrol gallon no ye beto no fufufu what am I say and a Ghana for G because the wound is soon in the binder. Or catch Ghana for say, John Mahama OCC E blocks, no 125 E blocks are no assassin, you know, were born on Nimshi, or no, about 350. I'm a Ghana for G is Ampa 80 or no, the OCC 200 E blocks crown, yes. Me, Oba Drobon, so catch me chrome for say, Montu Mamma, Mimi Bar. Messi Conflict Factory, I will drop on so I hear one district one factory because now it's a Kurani Minianum Nani, a dog a bropa. Into a conflict factory was a Chafran place, am I? That time, not a year static cassava processing factory. Into almost any don't call no Papa John Mahama Monya, the Ubiso conflict factory, am I? You know, the Ginidi and the Quatumano. And now buy ye, Minia, and then why? They say petrol na ne yeso gallon baako 14 cedis no ene andananado yeto akotoa baako 15 cedis o enye gallon no kura o they say akotoa baako 15 cedis dollar na no se John Mahama abon enti dollar na firi akogina 4.2 on TB da no ene dollar na firi 4 cedis 20 pesos akodru 15 cedis. I can go basis in CDU. And you say, no, a prontrenina who will be a thing. The solid economic management team are normally here. They say, I'm never near my boss. What they say, $2 prison. They say, who's a solid team in a gas. We have the men to send the fortunes of the country around. We don't need to borrow. We can even tow the roads for development. From taxation, we are moving you to productivity. And now we're done digital. No, then I know computer. On pay economy, who cross the market view. So we know Ghanaians have not seen the light. Obia who says, and thrown on the bed and the idea quality because black and white. And she said, Nanado so a pet term. In the Yemen, he made in Samba Jinawa, Ghana for you, I said, Diamond and Ado said, Bia, and Yemen said, the 2020 na COVID inti, mistake by Yana, Eja, Mutinchim and Sajia, and Eddie Yeniati. Yenina Yenidaho. Abana Yako to 2024, and NDC phone Kwan Ecohesu. NDC agent Ujinaho, Nipa Bears at 10 as agent, Omoya agent, Nature agent, to the Oye. It is a liberation and independence struggle for Ghanaians. So what happened in 2016 and 2020, Kwame Nkrumah, it is not going to happen again. And I am telling you, this will be the biggest NDC victory this particular year, December. And I can assure you for that. Because Ghana for so my bread. So will be Bobosia 54 billion Ghana cedis in 4 years. That's all Bobosia do. Na sabi me ba 18 years to crab it near Buma say amamu ya Bosiankwa. Now they were about within 8 years about Bosiankwa 600 billion. Then say the answer was in the free SHS. About free SHS budget to cry and 10 billion Ghana cedis.
Mati, Mamina was no pay.
Come Nkrumah
say honorable Fuseni Donko, former DC Secretary from Plains. And I actually commanded Marina Abba a year, okay 101.7 so in a few birthday messages kakra. Ewaha, yena yen sorry suna yenko. Okay. Happy birthday to Mabel Efia Trudy, Mensa over Tessano Baptist Church. I say God bless you. From Akosia Agwabuaji, and I would Emma Mabel Efia Trudy Mensa or Tessano Baptist Church. Happy birthday to you. Okay, 101.7 Sunni. And now see Bobo a birthday. Bobo George Padmo, a your correspondent or Eastern region. Baba Basu, happy birthday to you. My friend, I'm sending moves and from Emmanuel. Happy birthday to Evangelist Kwabena Kwating. When you're in fear, Educia and so, or Alaju Church of Christ. If we year our door power sem, and the Oma and the church members in happy birthday to you. And then so Michael Akrofi a birthday. My offer Michael Akrofi or Tom Nkrumah and then Michael Akrofi. And so a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Michael Akrofi. Adamina as your family radio was an Tikese, Municipal President of the land. Me producer, OWUSU a me. Abia actually on social media and a vida and social life. Yakramu, yes, sorry.